What's up everybody, Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. In today's comic book review, I am going to be reviewing Deadpool issue number 1. This is a new series of Deadpool being written by Kelly Thompson. And this book, the penciler is Chris Bachalo, or Bacalo, I'm probably butchering that name. The inkers are Wayne Foucher, Tim Townsend, Alve, Jaime Mendoza, or it could be Jamie Mendoza, Livesay, and Victor Olazaba, with the color artist as David Curiel, and it's lettered by VC's Joe Sabino. The cover art is done by Chris Bachalo and Tim Townsend, with a whole bunch of different variant covers. And once again, I'm going to show you guys that cover right there. Now, as I said, this is a new series being written by Kelly Thompson, and basically what we get out of this book is we open up with Deadpool being attacked and basically torn in half by this giant monster, and we get a nice little flashback of what was going on before this had taken place. And so he's sitting there fighting with this monster. Then all of a sudden we get a few cameos in this book as well. We get Elsa Bloodstone, who comes into the picture and helps fight this monster with Deadpool, before Deadpool finds a way to kill this monster. And as he kills this monster, he basically becomes king of the monsters. Now, what's going on here with the monsters is, I'm not sure if you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on in the X-Men series, but basically what we find here is that Staten Island has kind of become, I guess you could say, it's like the safe place, or the nation state for monsters here. And so a bunch of monsters have been going to Staten Island for safety and things like that. So, but they're not really necessarily wanted there at the same time. And that's kind of what this book is dealing with, as Deadpool is taking over. He's now the king of the monsters. And, he's going through and dealing with just some different various issues there on the island, as he has now become their king. And then we also get another cameo here from Gwenpool as well. She shows up there and has, like a little task, that's something that she asks Deadpool to do for her, and that was with Jeff the Land Shark. She asks him to, take care of him because, he's not safe in her books, as, her books all continuously get canceled and things like that. And she wants him to live on and don't want him to just die. So, we can see it's just kind of a, I don't know, like a somewhat of a heartwarming moment here in the book. Before we see now that Deadpool is basically head of the monsters, he's king of the monsters, and he's going through and using his king status to try to get discounts when he's out buying ice cream. When he's out buying ice cream, he's trying to say that, like, hey man, like, I'm a king, like, give me some sort of discount here. And I don't know, just some silliness going on in this book. And then at the very end, we see basically that the God, what do they call him? The Chamberlain. Basically, Chamberlain Bellis, I believe his name is, who is kind of, I guess you could say, like the king's right-hand man, ends up getting murdered here at the end of the book, and that is where we find out who the bad guy for this, maybe this first arc of the story is going to be. And altogether, and I don't want to ruin for you guys who that is going to be. But altogether, guys, I myself didn't like this book. For me, it was kind of like Deadpool should be a pretty easy ride. It should be somewhat simple to do. There should be some humor involved, whether it's slapstick, grotesque, or whatnot. There should be some sort of humor in this book. I've got to tell you, for me, it didn't make me laugh once. It didn't even make me chuckle. It was kind of devoid of any humor. And for me, I didn't really see that there was many attempts at any kind of actual humor, not even dry humor, it's just, for me, this title fell flat on its face. This issue number 1, as a matter of fact, didn't even do good in pulling me into the story and making me want to read a second issue of this book. But I don't know, that's just me. This still might be something that you might enjoy, so I don't want to be too harsh on this book or anything, but like I said, I didn't enjoy the writing in this. There wasn't no comedy or anything. I kind of expect at least a little bit of that. And there was no hook to make me want to read the second issue. And the other thing is, like, the art in this book, I really did not like the art in this book. Now, as you've seen at the beginning of the video, I showed you there was so many different inkers going on with this book. You get into it and you can kind of tell, like, the art is, I don't know, it's just kind of everywhere. The colors aren't bad. It's just, I don't know. This book seems like it was rushed. It seems like it was just slapped together as just a means for them to put out a new Deadpool title. Again, guys, I didn't like this, but who knows? Maybe it's something that you might like. But let me know down in the comments below. Did you read Deadpool issue number 1? If so, what are your thoughts on it, and what do you disagree about mine if you disagree at all? Let's talk down in the comments below. That's all I have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. If you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, feel free to give it a thumbs down. It's all good. I don't take it personally, let's, share your feelings. But while you're at it, make sure you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. We love to talk comics. We love to talk to you. So, let's talk down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.